Hello, my friends. Today is June the 18th, and this is a psychic reading for you if this is your birth date. This is a four-card pull to cover the year to follow, approximately 7 to 10 minutes long. I'm a psychic reader, and I do lots of different healing work modalities. Check out my credits. I'm available for internet readings as well as a lot of different things out of my office in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So, four card pull, general energy card for your challenge you might face this year, action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. This is the general energy or general reflection card for the year. This is all about your relationship to the castle. Now, the castle is generally your home or your business. Normally your home can be, smaller, can be your castle, your body, and your physical boundaries around you at this point, but really it's kind of the sense of your home and the place where you go to uh, be safe and be comfortable and do what you feel like you want to do and are called to do and can do and love to do in the privacy of your own space. And now, once you're in that castle, however, do you shut all the doors and windows and lock everything up and no one can come and go, and you're safe and you're going to stay safe no matter what, and you're not going to let anything in and not let anything out? And if you do that for a long period of time, there can be a sense of loneliness and destituteness, even though the castle might be a richly appointed castle, but a sense of disconnection and even a sense of depression and alienation and abandonment on even some level. So there's that depth of the castle when all the doors and the windows are locked and no one can get in or out. But what if those doors are flung open and all the peoples come in and they, bear their goods and they bear their gifts and they bear their love, and you shower them back and you are a reciprocal energy for them, and your castle becomes a place of fun and enjoyment. And then when you need to find a place of retreat, you can say, all right, we're done, and you can open the doors or close the doors and come back into your space. Or is your castle wide open all the time and all that energy is always coming and going, and then you never necessarily find a place to be safe and ground and come back to yourself? So this is all about how you treat your castle and your windows and your doors and your ramparts and all the things that either announce you or separate you, or connect you. So blessed be, that's the reflection for the year. Particular challenge, page of wands. I think that on some level, page of wands is normally pursuit of something that really inspires, or maybe there's many different pursuits that really inspire. Here's a painter painting clouds, lying in a tree, a sense of closeness to nature, a sense of closeness to self and expressing self. But that's your challenge, to express yourself. Your challenge is, I think, to feel free this year for some reason, to be real, to be authentic, to be creative, to be open. Is there something threatening you? Is there something stopping you? Is it yourself, or quite possibly, is it something outside of yourself that is coloring your perceptions and making you want to go into your castle and close all the doors and close all the windows and find a safe place and not necessarily be in the public's eye, or be in the realm of being able to be found or gotten to? So is there a hiding? Is there a cloistering? Is there a fear that is closing all your doors and windows of your castle and making you feel, I think, abandoned and kept in fear? So there's a very powerful sense of, when we're in fear, we don't really feel like creating. We don't feel like creating in the way we know. We don't feel like creating in the space that we know. We're not open and alive and channeling something. We're just holding things together out of a sense of fear and question, and even it might not even be fear. It might just be a sense of dread. It might be a sense of something doesn't feel right, something doesn't seem right, something is blocking the way of the will of your doing something. Maybe someone or something is blocking the way, and you're going, this doesn't feel right. What do I have to do? And I think I need to, get away from this and lock myself away for a minute. So this is the action it says to take. Fox, camouflage. Fox is a powerful shower of camouflage, adapting to different seasonal colors, sitting on the edges of its territory, its family in the middle, safe. Fox prowling the perimeters, looking out with its giant ears and its huge eyes and its great sense of smell and its great understanding of emotional connections to things, and being very watching and being very hidden and being very camouflaged, because something might be there, and it's not bad to be aware of your situations around you. Maybe something is really stopping you that you don't want to let stop you, but this means you have to come out of your castle. This means you have to find some courage and some trust to go sit on the perimeter of your comfort and see, well, who's really prowling about? What is really going on? What am I giving my power over to? And that's one of the most powerful questions. What am I giving my power over to? Is it something real or is it something imagined? I feel something, but I don't know what I feel and how it necessarily relates to, quote, reality. So I have to step out of my castle. I have to step out with some courage. I have to, I keep my castle protected, my family protected. I'm on the perimeter of my castle. I'm walking around it. My family's protected inside. I can be watchful on the perimeter and really understand who's prowling around, and come to a better understanding and know whether I'm, just prejudiced in a way to just have fear of a feeling I don't understand, or if I'm actually feeling something that needs to be, I need to be aware of. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's what you continue to do after that, when you find out for sure which way you want to go, that is going to be the next step of your enlightenment, the next step of your dreaming, the next step of your voice, the next step of your creativity. On some level, I think what you learn out of these episodes, is how to find your truth, how to speak your voice, how to set up your circles of protection and acceptance of what happens. And, mostly, I think we are called to be open and surrendered to our lives in very big ways. That does not mean we have to put ourselves in danger, and that we can do things to mitigate and avoid and stop dangerous or destructive things that we don't really want in our lives to come into us. But it just takes being aware, and it takes being courageous, and it also takes a lot of trust and a lot of faith that most of the time our projections are going to be wrong, but sometimes we're very psychic and on the point. So blessed be. This is about your castle and how you protect yourself and or family and or what you want in your castle, and how you live your life in that castle. Open doors or closed doors. Aho, blessed be.